Now I am inviting Justice Hariharan Nair, former judge, Chairman of Ethical Committee of Kerala University, Health Science. Sir, you are welcome.
Chairman Dr. Ismail Said, Srimati Uma Thomas, our beloved MLA, other doctors on the dais, and in this Arnica 200 hall. It's my proud privilege to have been associated with this movement for the past several years, and in having gained this invitation to participate in the 5th anniversary of the forum. You have already received the highest encomium from the patient herself. What more is required with regard to the efficacy of the homeo medicine? Besides that, you might have, she has stressed one more point: autonomy of the patient. Patient should have the option which she did not get. Surreptitiously, it had to be administered by her son. That should not be. The patient should be able to say that I want this treatment, or to have this also along with other treatments. That right you have. That's one of the principles of the ethics also. I am not a doctor. I do not know much about homeopathy, and my presence here is only as probably the chairman of the University Ethics Committee of the Kerala University of Health Sciences. I am also the chairman of similar committees in the University of Kerala, in the Sunrise Hospital, in the Giridhar Eye Hospital, and I was there in the Trivandrum Institute of Palliative Sciences also. I have been watching with curiosity the functioning of this forum during the past. There were more than 1,000 webinars every day, repeated every day, continuously. Think of it. 3 years of continuous webinars without interruption. 5 years. 5 years. Rather very surprising. Really commendable. And for your information, I did a small mischief this morning. I asked ChatGPT as to whether there is any record in the matter of continuous seminars of this nature. And after a few seconds search, it came back with the information. There is no clear record about such continuous seminars. Then I gave back the prompt. What about these continuous seminars conducted by the forum, the IFPH? And then it searched and said, you are right. They have conducted, probably they have the maximum. And there is one interesting aspect which you might notice in the matter of AI. If a human is asked a question, he will try to answer it in the shortest time with the minimum words and try to escape from that area. Because they may not pursue the matter, probably because of the limited knowledge. But AI has a quality. It never stops. It will always encourage you to ask further questions. It may, in very many contexts, it may say, now these are the information. Do you want us to pursue further? We may say, no thanks. All right, you want a PPP on this? I can prepare it in a few seconds. No thanks. Then similarly, it will always encourage us to ask questions. So, one of the questions that AI asked me with regard to your forum was that, would you like me to prepare an application for registration in the Guinness Book of Records? I said, by all means. In a few seconds, including the attachments necessary, they gave me the application, which without losing a second, I forwarded to Dr. Kudiyat Shaji. It must be in his phone. He did not mention it. He could not open it in the hurry. So the application is ready, prepared by AI. You only need to modify it and do present it, because it's a opportunity to attract international attention. We have already a representative from Portugal and Denmark, and from different parts. From Kulasekaram in Tamil Nadu, I met doctor. Then so many faces are familiar to me. Now, I just want to add one or two things more. One is what our MLA also mentioned, integration of medicines. We did not have an opportunity to justify that, but there have been 3 developments in the past 3-4 years. In 2021 came the guideline, and in 2023, with regard to the possibility of introducing AI in the field, and in 2025 we have the latest one allowing this integrated research. We must be making use of this opportunity to go by the guideline of 2025 regulating integrated research, and I heard someone saying that it is already going on in Kozhikode. Very good. It must be followed in other places also. So when you are able to bombard large journals with the results obtained from research of this kind, there is no doubt Homeo will get due recognition. It's already due to you. The third aspect which I wanted to mention is the fact that in the Kerala University of Health Sciences, which is an Ayush university, proper representation is not there for the homeopathy system. You had Dr. Sudhir, who is now Vice Chancellor in the VNM of Salem, Vinayak Mission Hospital or University in Salem. He was continuously there for so many years as the controller of examinations in the KUHS. But after he demitted office and went as Vice Chancellor, there have been little representation. Yesterday we had our meeting in Thrissur. I asked them, because I could find representatives from the Ayurvedic system there. In fact, the registrar of the university is from Ayurveda, but in the university ethics committee, Homeo is absent. So what I want to prompt you is to move the Vice Chancellor with the appropriate representation, saying that along with Ayurveda and allopathy, homeopathy should also be properly represented, not namke vaste, but in important places. Controller of examination was definitely there. So there are similar other posts. Apart from registrar also, there are posts of various, in the research ethics committee also there can be representation. Other posts are also there. So these 3 things I want to emphasize. One is continue your integrated research and bombard large journals with result. Secondly, representation in the university, and continue your efforts with regard to webinar, including registration with appropriate registries like Guinness Book or Limca Records, whatever it is. Wish this function all success. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
അത് കൂടുതൽ ജനകീയമാക്കുന്നതിനും വേണ്ട പ്രൊമോഷൻ നൽകുന്നതിനും വേണ്ടി ആരംഭിച്ചിരിക്കുന്ന ഇന്റർനാഷണൽ ഫോറം ഫോർ പ്രൊമോട്ടിംഗ് ഹോമിയോപ്പതിയുടെ 5ാം വാർഷികാഘോഷത്തിൽ പങ്കെടുക്കാനെത്തിയിരിക്കുന്ന പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട ഡോക്ടർമാർ അടങ്ങുന്ന സംഘത്തോട് എനിക്ക് പറയാനുള്ളത്, നിങ്ങൾ ഈ സമൂഹത്തിന് വേണ്ടി ചെയ്യുന്ന നന്മ ആരൊക്കെ വിമർശിച്ചാലും ലോകം ഒരിക്കൽ തിരിച്ചറിയും എന്ന് തന്നെയാണ്. 200 വർഷം പിന്നിട്ട ഈ ചികിത്സാ രീതിയെ കൂവിത്തോൽപ്പിക്കാൻ ശ്രമിക്കുന്നവരാരാണെങ്കിലും അവർക്കൊടുവിൽ തെറ്റുതിരുത്തി ഇതിനെ അംഗീകരിക്കേണ്ട കാലം വരും. കോവിഡ് വന്നപ്പോൾ നമ്മളത് തിരിച്ചറിഞ്ഞതാണ്. ലോകം സമാനതകളില്ലാത്ത പ്രതിസന്ധികളെ നേരിടുമ്പോൾ ഹോമിയോ ചികിത്സയിലൂടെ മാത്രമേ അതിന് പരിഹാരമുണ്ടാവൂ എന്ന് കണ്ടെത്തുന്ന സാഹചര്യം രൂപപ്പെടും. ഹോളിസ്റ്റിക് അപ്രോച്ചാണ് രോഗനിർണയത്തിനും ചികിത്സയ്ക്കും വേണ്ടത് എന്ന് പതിയെ ആളുകൾ ബോധ്യപ്പെടട്ടെ എന്ന് വിശ്വസിക്കുന്ന ആളാണ് ഞാൻ. ചെലവ് കുറഞ്ഞ ഹോമിയോ ചികിത്സ ജനകീയമാവാൻ നിങ്ങളുടെ ഉദ്യമങ്ങൾക്ക് സാധിക്കട്ടെ എന്ന് ആശംസിക്കുന്നു. ഇന്ന് എനിക്കൊരു അവാർഡ് നൽകുകയും ആദരിക്കുകയും ചെയ്യാൻ ഈ സംഘടന എടുത്ത തീരുമാനത്തെ ഞാൻ സഹർഷം സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുകയും നന്ദി അറിയിക്കുകയും ചെയ്യുന്നു. നിർഭാഗ്യവശാൽ എന്റെ ജീവിതത്തിലെ ഓരോ ദിവസത്തെയും പദ്ധതികൾ അന്ന് മാത്രം തീരുമാനിക്കേണ്ട സാഹചര്യമുണ്ട്. നിങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യുന്നത് പോലെ തന്നെ വ്യവസ്ഥാപിത സംവിധാനങ്ങളോട് ഏറ്റുമുട്ടിയുള്ള മുമ്പോട്ടുള്ള ഈ യാത്രയിൽ പലപ്പോഴും മുൻകൂട്ടി ഒരു കാര്യവും നിശ്ചയിക്കാൻ കഴിയാതെ പോകുന്നു. ഇന്ന് നിങ്ങളോടൊപ്പം എറണാകുളത്തുണ്ടാവാൻ അതിയായി ആഗ്രഹിച്ചതാണ്. നിർഭാഗ്യവശാൽ അടിയന്തരമായി ഇന്നലെ രാത്രിയിലുണ്ടായ ഒരു സാഹചര്യം എന്നെ അതിൽ നിന്നും പിന്തിരിപ്പിച്ചു. അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ ഈ അവാർഡ് നേരിട്ടെത്തി സ്വീകരിക്കാൻ കഴിയാത്തതിൽ അതിയായ ഖേദമുണ്ട്. മറുനാടനോടും എളിയവനായ എന്നോടും നിങ്ങൾ കാട്ടിയ ഈ കാരുണ്യവും സ്നേഹവും എന്നും ഓർമ്മിക്കപ്പെടും. ഈ അവാർഡിന് തെരഞ്ഞെടുത്തതിന് മറുനാടിന് വേണ്ടി ഞാൻ പ്രത്യേകം നന്ദി പറയുന്നു. ഞങ്ങളുടെ ഏറ്റവും സീനിയർ റിപ്പോർട്ടറായ പീയൂഷ് എനിക്ക് വേണ്ടി ഇത് സ്വീകരിക്കുന്നതാണ്. നന്ദി.
Now I am inviting Dr. Devadath Naik, Regional Director of Central Council of Research Center, Kottayam. Sir, you are welcome.
Good morning, everybody. I am just new to this community. I just joined at National Institute for Research in Mental Health, one of our premier institute under Central Council for Research in Homeopathy, on 1st September this month. So, respected chair and other dignitaries on the dais and the learned delegates of the dais, I congratulate on behalf of my Director General Dr. Suhas Kaushik and Central Council for Research in Homeopathy on the 5th anniversary of IFPH. And when IFPH was created during the pandemic, at that time I was fortunate to be involved with the studies on COVID, that when we were declaring arsenic album, I find one of the states which has most utilization of arsenic, that is Kerala. And simultaneously I find most of the critics who have been went to the till Supreme Court. Now also one PIL is pending at Supreme Court from the state only, from some of the persons from the state. We are still fighting with that. Though we have not finished the COVID studies, the many studies, another 5 or 6 studies yet to be published, and some of the new drug development is still going on for COVID. On behalf of Central Council for Research in Homeopathy, I have to send the message that Council has taken up. This was one of the biggest learning for us also, and we have most contributed to any time throughout homeopathic history in India to the globe. In homeopathy is pandemic, COVID pandemic. No country could do how much we have done. And if you compare the Spanish flu, you will not find the name of India anywhere. Only 1 or 2 places. I have gone through these. I was searching what happened during 1918 when pandemic, that Spanish flu was there. India was not there in that. Maximum we will find European countries, America, all this. But if you search COVID-19, you will find India and India only. So I again congratulate the organizers to give us me opportunities to speak to you. And whenever we will get more time, we will talk, because COVID is a big thing and it is a big history also. And I am fortunate to be involved from the day it was decided until the date it was declared no more pandemic is there. So I was also nodal officer for Central Council for Research in Homeopathy for COVID. I was public information officer. I was also giving reply to the questions what raised in the parliament, also public. So in some other time, because I am here only, I invite you people to visit our institute at Kottayam. And we are also organizing one seminar, national seminar on 10th and 11th, because this institute is meant for mental health care. So that was the World Mental Health Day. So we are organizing a national seminar on 10th and 11th. We are inviting some of the good speakers all over India, and from also some people are joining from abroad, though they will be joining through BC system. So thank you all. Thank you for the opportunity.
And now I am inviting Dr. Helio Pereira from Portugal. So you are welcome.
Namaste for all of you. I'm very proud to be here. I'm in India for the first time in my present life. And I want to thank you very much for the very onerous invitation I received from the International Forum for Promoting Homeopathy, from my friend, Dr. Chaji, who made the first contact with me 5 years ago. I'm very proud to be here. I am together. I completely agree with the objectives of this International Forum for Promoting Homeopathy as a humanitarian organization and devoted to promote homeopathy without no barriers. Either they are regional, political, or ideological. This is also my point of view. Homeopathy is for everybody. To introduce a little bit of myself, I'm diplomed in medicine by the Faculty of Medicine of Lisbon. I'm specialized in orthopedic surgery. I'm an orthopedic surgeon in a hospital, and I also practice homeopathy since more than 40 years. I'm the scientific coordinator of the course of integrative homeopathy, and now next November of this year, we're going to start our 39 course uninterrupted also, as these webinars of our International Forum for Promoting Homeopathy. I also have not been any interruption in this almost 40 years. I have a great admiration and respect for the culture, the ancient culture and minor civilization of India, and I respect very much the fact that nowadays India is a leadership country for promoting homeopathy and practicing homeopathy. India is an example for the whole world. The other thing I would like to stress is that I believe also homeopathy will have a bigger role in the future. I believe homeopathy is the medicine for the future because it's an informational medicine, and the basis for homeopathy on a scientific level are more and more studied and understandable. So to finish, I also want to send a message, a concrete message, and I have here a gift, two gifts in fact. One is for our president, Dr. Ismail. I'm going to say the right words, say the right names. Dr. Ismail Salt. And I have here a symbol of my country. It's a rooster. The rooster is a symbol of Portugal, and it's a mean of truth and faith. Medicine is really a true medicine, and we have the faith that it will help people. So this is for you. And the other gift I have here is also a rooster, but red. The green the red and the green and the red are the colors of our flag in Portugal. And green means hope, and red means action. And I want to offer this rooster, this red rooster, to our Vice President, my friend, Dr. Charji Kuriat. So I want to thank you, all of you. Thank you very much. In Portuguese, we say muito obrigado. And I learned that in India, I'm going to take my notes, you say thank you, dhanayawad.
And now I am inviting Dr. Chin Rouge from Denmark. You are welcome, please.
Thank you, and thank you for the warm welcome to India. I know I'm a bit taller than everyone else. Students, doctors, supporters, faculty members, all of IFPH. What you have accomplished in the past 5 years truly deserves a great celebration. This is a historic achievement. Not only because you have carried this work forward day after day, year after year, enriching the legacy of Dr. Hahnemann, and in 3 different languages, but because of the love and compassion you have poured into it. The pandemic was difficult for all of us across the entire world. And yet it also marked the beginning of IFPH, opening the doors to a whole community of homeopathic colleagues. And that is why I stand here today representing Denmark, Scandinavia and the Nordic countries, regions that still have a long way to go in the acceptance of homeopathy, even though we are right next to Germany, where Samuel Hahnemann came from. And that is why I personally am deeply grateful for the existence of IFPH. I admire the generosity and selflessness with which you share your knowledge, your experiences, your research with one another. It shows a profound understanding that the work of homeopathy is greater than any individual ego as a doctor. I am proud to be a part of this community. Congratulations.